Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Let's see what messages come through for you and what you need to hear, Taurus. Sun, wow. Feeling happy from within. Or this week, I see some accomplishment coming in, some growth coming in, which is going to fulfill you from within. Indecision. In your surroundings, I see there's somebody who is finding themselves at crossroad. Can be a specific person, can be more than one person. Somebody is at crossroads here, Taurus, and this person knows that one path will lead to you, but probably I see you are totally in your own vibe, enjoying, having fun. I see you happy here. For some of you, I feel that somebody's indecision was something that was bothering you in past, but now there is an energy that, alright, I'm not really bothered anymore. I don't really see that I don't care, irritated kind of vibe that I don't care, but there's just some kind of fulfillment here. That even if somebody is indecisive about something, you are happy in your own skin. That's a very positive energy that I'm feeling for you. Taurus. Let's see what messages come through for you, Taurus. We have Four of Cups, Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands. Wow, there is can be an Aries, Leo, Sag around you. First, if this can be your energy, we're going to see what's that. Oh, these two cards flipped over. Like Justice and Tower. I see that somebody is going through some karma here. Tower with Justice is a very strong energy. This Justice energy is striking over somebody, and the truth, the justice, the balance here, it's striking over someone, and that's going to be transformative, right? But anyways, talking about you here, Taurus, I see Four of Cups. There's some kind of distraction on your mind surrounding a situation. For some of you, if you're dealing with a specific person, you're a little distracted. You have your own thoughts on your mind. You're thinking about a specific thing. And some kind of denial I'm picking up here on your mind. But the possible reason of this denial is your own anxiety, your own anxiousness. Something is blocking you. You are in your thoughts, Eight of Swords, right? Not really thinking it through. Some particular thoughts are disturbing you right now, and possibly that's the reason why you don't feel like accepting something, or there's some kind of rejection here, right? Queen of Wands, on the other hand, if it is possibly your energy, or you can be dealing with a fire sign, I see your indecision. For some of you, this indecision is yours. For the rest of you, whatever this indecision is, whatever this stagnance is, this is somehow leading you to some sort of confidence. Now, this is going to be a little ironic, but I feel that whatever this thing is that is not working, it is pushing you towards new heights of confidence. As if, you hit the rock bottom in a situation. You feel that, okay, I'm feeling so dissatisfied, I don't know what to do. Sometimes these situations are actually a motivation from the universe, that you have to bring changes. You have to bring changes in your situations, and you might simply step away and look on the brighter side. I see strong Leo energy in your surroundings. You're looking at the brighter side. I see you are understanding your charisma, confidence. For some of you, you are coming in that power where you are a go-getter. And these thoughts, these anxious feelings cannot hold you back for a very long time, right? For some of you, you're simply turning something down, and for a moment, you're going to get into your thoughts that, okay, did I make the right choice? But very next moment, I see you in your power, in your attraction, right? And you are attracting good stuff here. Okay, let's see what messages are coming here. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups. I see messages coming in, but you're very guarded about these messages. For some of you, somebody is super conflicted. My God, somebody is going through some shit I'm picking up, because all the cards, Justice is here again. See, Tower, Justice, Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Somebody is experiencing some kind of control and conflict on their mind, and that conflict is leading them to a position where they're trying to control their surroundings, right? Four of Pentacles is something you're holding on to, and you're not compromising, you're not letting it go. And this is leading to some kind of conflict, right? But you are somehow understanding that the more you indulge yourself into this situation, the more you will lose your peace of mind, right? So 9 of Wands is that fear. I don't really see it's fear, it's actually defensiveness, that you are holding back, you're resisting any kind of reply to this message. Page of Pentacles, definitely somebody's trying to show you some different prospects about a situation which they are not letting go, right? And 5 of Wands is showing me that this is leading to some kind of conflict on their mind also, and it is somehow having ripple effects about in your environment also. 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups, I see you taking your sweet time off to introspect, right? To dive in yourself, find yourself, and I see you distancing yourself from the situation to look for better answers here, right? Let's see what is this week bringing for you, Taurus. What else is coming up here in this situation? You are totally in the denial mode. I'm picking up that you're convinced that this is something you don't want. Yes, 6 of Swords. Moving past this situation, moving past this whole scenario. Yeah, I think someone is experiencing a kind of energy where they're all fucked up now because they want to hold on to something and they see that you're not supporting it. You're distancing yourself from their decision. Hermit and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, delusion. For some of you, I see as you move on to introspect, as you distance yourself from this energy, you're going to find yourself in a position where you're trying to move forward, right? See, I see the movement, but somehow you're feeling lost because of this energy. Now, for a lot of you, I see this whole situation is arising from a place of opinion conflict. Somebody wants something else, somebody wants a different thing. They're trying to show you the prospects, they're looking for your support. But I think you're not convinced because Queen of Wands is the energy where somebody knows that they deserve better, right? They're a go-getter. They have a lot of eyes at themselves, right? So at the end, I see you moving on from the situation, but there is some sort of question on your mind which is pushing you to the place of confusion. Whatever introspection is happening, Hermit is showing me that whatever questions are there within you, they are actually confusing you even more. So we're going to clarify a few cards. What are these 8 swords here? Why are you so anxious about not accepting something? You're convinced somewhere that you don't have to accept something. 6 of Wands is showing me that you don't see the victory here. You don't feel that the situation. For some of you, it's like there's a Leo energy in your surroundings I'm picking up, and this person is in love with you. They're trying to balance here the situation, but it's rude. I'm picking up their decision is quite rude. 6 of Wands in reverse, you're feeling that the situation is not going to take you to your victory. You're feeling little neglected also, and you're feeling that somehow the situation is not having the potential. Chariot on the other hand, Queen of Wands is showing me that you have some other idea. You want to move on some other path. You feel that that's the direction, but it's just a conflict. This person is indecisive because they don't know whether they should opt your path and come to you and do this thing with you, or they should opt to something else. My God, somebody's indecision. They're trying to show you prospects so that you can accompany them to the other path, but I see you're convinced here. High Priestess, yeah. High Priestess, 3 of Cups. You intuitively know that there is something that is going to make you much more happier, right? You want to go there. You're finding this opportunity in your friend circle. Intuitively, some of your friends or someone in your social circle is offering you something better, right? But there is some intuitive feeling that, okay, I need to go somewhere else where I'm going to find my happiness. What is this message coming in for Taurus? Messages here. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Death. Okay. I'm feeling here that somebody wants to see this person is working it through, right? Creatively, dedicatedly, focused. This person is trying to build this pentacle. This person wants to show you that whatever I am building, it has some prospects. This is a potential. But you are guarded. You're so guarded. This person can see that you are so guarded about what they're working over. I see very different. For some of you, you might be having different fields. You might be working on different prospects. You're just not convinced that what they're working over is going to work out, right? And Death is showing me some kind of transformation here. Okay, Let me see. What is this Eight of Cups introspection? You're walking away to think deeper about the situation. Yeah, the moment you walk away, it's not walking away completely leaving the situation, but I see this is more like you stepping aside to introspect a little deeper. Some clarity is coming in when you do that. When you step aside, yeah, okay, wow. Eight of Wands and Ten of Swords. When you are distancing yourself from the situation, you're realizing that this situation is actually not having that prospect what this person is showing. If they're trying to convince you about something that, okay, my work, my whole thing, my whole situation is going to give us something and we can build it over, I see you're not convinced, you're defensive, you're guarded, you're stepping aside, and then you're getting the clarity that this cannot work out, right? I see you both are realizing that this cannot be worked out. I don't know, this is you and some connection you're having, or in general some situation you're facing. For some of you this is work-life situation possibly, but then you're going through an introspection mode because this situation is eventually getting over and you're moving on from it. Whatever this was full of conflict, I'm picking up, right? It was a tough cycle and you were so convinced that you don't have to work there because it's not going to take you to your victory. Hermit is Emperor, Page of Swords, and Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. So for some of you this week, I see you moving on from this thing, right? And there's going to be a lot of introspection, a lot of thoughts on your mind. What should I do and what is going on here? But eventually you will realize this is Page of Swords is more learning card. You're learning about the situation and you're learning that whatever decision you're making, it is about the long-term stability of you and your family, Taurus, right? And Seven of Cups, I do see that you're still in that thought. Did I make the right choice? Did I do the right thing? That confusion is still there. But eventually you're understanding that it is leading to, no matter what is there in my mind, when I look on the ground, I see stability for me, my family, my loved ones, and my commitments. So I think that is something that is making you feel satisfied. Wow, I do see somebody is going to come back to apologize eventually, but that's going to be a far-fetched call. Because right now I see this energy is dominating. This can be towards the end, somebody coming in to apologize and taking a leap of faith towards you. For somebody is apologetic because they're making a carefree decision in their life and they just want you to know that, right? Both ways possible. So Taurus, let's see. What do you need to hear in this situation, Taurus? We have Justice. It's time to set the record right. Five of Cups. Somebody is going to eventually regret here, but I don't think that's your focus. That should be your focus, or that is your focus at all. Rather, I see be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all the sides of the situation. You will win if your position is that of integrity. So Taurus, I'm picking up this quite strong, that if your situation, if your position is that of integrity and it's coming from a place, if you're whatever decision you're making, it's coming from a place of healthy mindset, I feel that eventually the victory is going to be yours. And you can totally see that working with this person is eventually leading to some kind of dissatisfaction and not really loss, but I don't think you're going to feel that confident and victorious there, and you know that, and possibly that's the reason why you're putting a full stop to this energy here. Ten of Swords, right? There's a communication about getting clarity about this thing, that it's eventually not working. And later on I see you going to learn this, that your decision was actually, something that brought stability to the family and overall thing. It was actually a good decision, right? So what Taurus needs to hear? What's coming up for Taurus? Taurus, reaching out, self-love, reaching conclusions. Yeah, I see that somebody is trying to communicate here. You're going to get some messages, right? You're going to get this message that somebody is in a different place. They do want to work things out with you. I see somebody wants to reach out to you, but eventually you're realizing that you need to love yourself before you make decisions for somebody else, right? I do see compassion here, but eventually you're realizing that I will have to make decisions for my happiness and satisfaction here. And finally you're reaching conclusions. This is the same card, Ten of Swords. That's what I'm feeling here. This is my Ten of Swords energy. Eight of Wands, Ten of Swords, reaching out and reaching conclusions. So both these cards are showing me that you're finally deciding that this is something which cannot work out. This is something which is not, both the things are not on the same page. You and somebody, you both are not on the same page. So you're finally deciding to love yourself first, look for your growth, Queen of Wands, and move on from something, right? So let's see what other things are coming towards you, Taurus, this week. What else? Advices, messages for Taurus, and then we will wind up this reading. Chivalry, wow, for a lot of you I see new proposals, right? Page of Cups, and these two cards are showing me when you're coming out of this confusion very soon, you will find yourself in a position where a very romantic proposal is coming towards you. But this is again going to happen, I see, later this week or maybe 15 days down the line, because right now I see there's a lot going on here. Maybe in the beginning of August I'm picking up there is a new proposal or somebody coming in to open up to you, but that's going to be different. Here right now I see some boundaries are needed to be set. 10 of Swords, reaching conclusions, right? So this is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.